Hi folks, today we are going to learn SQL joins. Okay, so for that we need dataset. So we need two tables. One is employee table data and employee skills. Okay, if you just observe here in this employee table, we have employee name, department, to which department is belongs to, what is salary is drawing, is manager ID, employee age, all those details are there. So in this case, primary ID for this one, primary key is employee ID for this table. And similarly, we have employee skills, the same set of employees with this with skills. Okay, so if you see the same set of employees, what is their primary skills? Example here, Python, SQL, Java, all those things. And what are all their their secondary skills, right? So how it works, like how joins works, I'll explain in Excel, and then we can take it forward from SQL, right? Okay, let's start with how left join works. Okay, so we can, yeah. So what exactly left join is, see, you have left table. Consider this is left table. Consider this is the left table. So all the records in the left table you will get it while uh, executing the query, and matching records from the right table. Example here, the matching records are from employee 1 to 8. If you see from employee 1 to 8, here also employee 1 to 8 are matching records, common records. Okay, employee 9 and 10 is not present in employee skills table. Similarly, employee 11 and 12 are not present in the employee table. Okay, so when we join two tables using left join, so we will get all the data from this employee table and all the data and matched records. So matched records here is, if you see here 1 to 8 employee ID is there, so here also we have 1 to 8. Okay, 10 and 9 and 10 it is not present in employee skills, so those details will not come. Okay, when we does left join, okay, the output looks like this. Okay, if you see, yeah. So these, since employee ID 9 and 10, that is employee Ambarish and Byresh were not present in the employee skills table, you will get null value here. Okay, everywhere you will get null value in the output, SQL output. Okay, yeah, this is how left join works. Okay, let's execute this in SQL. Okay, yeah. Now we have two tables. As I said, we have employee and their skills. If you see, common, yeah, one second. Yeah. So if you see common details from common employees between two tables is 1 to 8. Okay, 1 to 8. Employee 1 to 8 are common in the both the tables. 9 and employee 9 and 10 are present in the employee table, and 11 and 12, employee 11 and 12 present in the uh, employee skills table. Okay, now we'll just do left join. Okay, so to do this left join, so write SQL query, select star. When we put star, it will, I mean, it will fetch all the details from the both the tables. Okay, so we want all the details from the both the tables. Let's fetch all the details. Okay, select star from which table we want, from first table is employee table, so employee, from employee table. Okay, so we are doing left join, so left join, left join, which table we are joining? Employee skills, right? Yeah, so employee skills. Employee skills. Okay, so we are joining on the key. So here we have to alias, I mean, give employee name as E just to like we can give alias name to avoid writing full table names while executing the query. We can give alias name. Employee name we are giving E, and employee skills we are giving yes, because skill starts with yes. So just to identify the keys and other things, we are renaming employee to E and employee skills into S. Okay, so now we have to write a key. So E dot means employee table. The primary key is, as I mentioned earlier, it's a employee ID. Okay, is equals to yes dot employee ID. Okay, so the moment we write this one, so as I said, yeah, can you see we will get all the details in the left table and only matching details. If you see 1 to 8, these are all the matching details from the right table. Okay, this is how left join works. Okay, similarly, we will first we will discuss about what is right join. Right, let's go back to our Excel. Okay, so now I am just taking out all these details, right join details. So I'm deleting it. Okay, so now let's, yeah, sorry, I'm just deleting all these details. So now, so this is left table and right table. Now we'll do right join. Okay, when you do right join, all the matching records, I mean, we will get all the records from the right table and only matching records from the left table. Okay, here the matching records are from, I mean, from 1 to 8, all are matching. Okay, so when you execute right join, this is how the table looks. You will get uh, all the records from right table and only matching records. Matching records means 1 to 8. All these you will get it from the left table. Okay, let's execute this in SQL. Okay, so yeah, we'll go back to SQL. You can, I mean, copy the same query, paste, and then we can change from left join to right join. Right join. Okay, so we'll execute this one. So as I said, yeah, as I said, we are getting all the details, all the details from right table and only matching records from left table. Okay, this is how it will work. I mean, right join works. Okay, now let's go to let's uh, yeah, let's go to Excel and how inner join works. Let's okay. Now if you see all the matching records from the board, the tables are these things, right? If you see 1 to 8, 1 to 8, it is matching, right? So when you does inner join, you will get the records from, I mean, you will get records from both the table, only matching records. Okay, so the query output will be looks like this. Okay, I'll show. Yeah. So the query output will be the inner join query output looks like this. Okay, so it means only matching records will come in the from the both the tables, right? Okay, let's execute this in our SQL. Okay, now let's go back to SQL. Select star from which table? Employee table where we are renaming employee table as E. Okay, so inner join inner join. So we are joining employee skills table, right? Employee skills table. So we're joining in employee skills table as yes. Okay, on the key we have to give joining key. Here joining key is employee ID. Okay, so e dot employee ID is equals to skills table. Yes, skills table represents yes. So yes dot employee ID. So this employee ID is in common between two tables. So we are getting pulling data using unique key called employee ID. Okay. So when you run this query, you will get, I mean, only matching records. Can you see? Only 8 records we got. Okay. So in the right side, we have skills, primary skills and secondary skills from right table and all the left table details, right? Okay. Now let's, yeah. Now let's talk about how full outer join works, right? Okay. Let's first delete this one. Inner join details. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this full outer join, how it works? Oh yeah. So in this full outer join, you will get data from both tables, whether matching table as well as not matching table. Everything it will come from both the tables. How the output looks, I am going to paste it here. Okay. So yeah. So you got everything from left table and matching data from right table plus non-matching data as well. Sorry. So we will get matching data plus non-matching data also we will get it. Okay. So yeah. So it is null. We'll get null values because these details were not present in right table. Similarly, here you will get null because employee number 11 and 12 not present in the left table. So this is how the data, the final full outer join data looks in the SQL output. Okay, let's execute this in our SQL. Okay, now so you can use same query. Okay, instead of inner join, you just replace inner with full full outer join. Okay, when you execute this one, see, as I said, you will get all the matching data. See, from employee 1 to 8, all the matching data. This is matching data and unmatched data from left table and unmatched data from right table. Okay, so this is how the full outer join works. Okay, now let's go to our Excel and take up the cross join. Okay, what is cross join, how it works? Okay, so I'll explain how cross join works. So cross join, like, see, in both table we have 10 records, right? So in the first table you have 10 records, and the second table also you have 10 records. Okay, if you does cross join, the the uh, output contains 10 10 multiplied by 10 rows. Okay, so here in the first table we have 10 rows, second table we have 10 rows. Okay, to the output query output contains 100 rows. Okay, so first let's talk about how how cross join works. Okay, so now, okay, let's take the data from left table. Okay, and 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 data of first row repeats every row of left table. Okay, so it repeats every row of left table, and again, again, again the left column data repeats, and second row of the next table repeats for all the rows of first or left. Okay, can you see here? If you see here, ram is repeated for all the records of left table. Once it is done, then Kushal details will repeat for all the records of left table. Similarly, similarly for third also it will repeat Shourya's detail for all the records of left table. Yeah, and so on. It will go on up until up until last record of the last record of the first table. What is the last record here? Employee number 12. Okay, so it will repeat up until last record of the right table. Okay, here, I mean, here, I mean, it takes a lot of time if I copy paste every detail. So I'm just mentioning it's a so on. Okay, so it will continue till last record of the right table. Okay, so this is how cross join works. Let's execute this in SQL. Okay, so now select star from employees. Okay, so sel employees employees cross join cross join cross join employee skill employee employee skill. Okay, so here no need to give on condition while joining, because it doesn't take any ID. It doesn't consider any ID to join this one. Okay, it's just repetition of each record for every record in the left table. Okay, so I'll execute this one. See, you can see that we have details of all the details of left table, and for all the details of left table, first first row value, that is ram. Okay, Once it is done, again it repeats, like all the details from the left table, all the rows from the left table, second row detail of the left table are mapped. Okay, so and so on, so on. Okay, so if you see here, 10 cross 10, in the first table we have 10 rows, and in the second table also we have 10 rows. Okay, so 10 cross 10 is 100, right? So the resulting query rows are 100 rows, so you'll get 100 rows. Okay, this is how the cross join works. Okay, yeah. See, to explain self join we need more time, so I'm going to create a video, separate video on self join. Maybe it's a part 2 of this video. Okay, let's, yeah, let's repeat, uh, let's recall whatever we have learned today. Okay, so one at a time. So starts with left join. We have started with left join. So here every record in the left table we will get, and only matching records of the right table we will get. If you see, these are all the matching records from the right table. Okay, similarly if you change from left join to right join and run it. Okay, so here you will get all the records in the records from the right table and only matching records. If you see from 1 to 8, these are all the matching records from uh, left table. Okay, so let's talk about yeah, right join. Let's talk about inner join now. Okay, inner join. Just a repetition, recall. Okay, we are recalling whatever we have learned. Okay, so when you does inner join, you you will get records from the both the table only if it is matching. See here, id is matching 1 to 8 and id employee id is matching 1 to 8. We will get the records from the both the tables only if id employee id is matching. Okay, now let's talk about uh, full outer join. So here, as I already mentioned, you will get details from both the tables, whether it is matching, not matching, all the records. If you see, you'll get all the records from the first table from 1 to 10. Okay, and all the records from right table. Okay, so here if you see, uh, these 9 and 10 present in the left table, but say, I mean same employee details like employee ID 9 and 10 were not present in right table. Similarly, employee 11 and 12 present in right table, employee 11 and 12 were not present in the left table. So we will get both matched data and non-matched data from the both the table, that is outer join. Okay, so yeah, so how cross join works, it is just a repetition of each uh, row for every row in the left table. Okay, so yeah, that's it guys on joins. Let me create a separate video on how this self join works. Okay, it takes little more time, so we will create one more join video on self joins. Okay, thank you so much.